Hello, so we're going to do a little something different today, something a little quicker, perhaps. I mentioned in the little vlog that I did that I wanted to start doing, start doing something perhaps slightly, that's some sweet music, something slightly different here and there on this channel to kind of pad out the time between bigger videos. And this is one of the things I wanted to start doing, some kind of first impressions-y stuff. So, before, the kind of, the breakdown format that I do, the kind of major format that I do is, it used to be called Libroscope, and it was more or less a first impressions format. However, it's kind of evolved beyond that at this point. And it used to be really this is what I think of this game after a short period of time. And now it's more like I spend, 5, 10, sometimes 20 hours into a game, and even beyond that occasionally, depending on what the game sort of requires to get used to the mechanics, before I actually make a video on an individual game. And that takes a while. But I thought it would be kind of interesting to sometimes start a game in a video as well. A game that I plan on eventually making a breakdown of, to kind of make 2 videos out of a single game. And this is a game that I'm going to actually sort of pilot that idea on. This game is called Super Hydorah. And basically they sent me a copy of it and were like, hey, you should totally try this out. I was like, I'm going to totally try this out. And I honestly don't know much about it, besides it's a shmup. It is a sort of, classic style shmup, and that it also looks like it has a sort of SNES-like art style. I know that much. I also know that it's supposed to be quite difficult, apparently. Beyond that, I don't know a whole lot. And in fact, back on the art style, I know that it looks a bit like it's got a kind of... Okay, good, it's in full screen. Not exclusive full screen, windowed full screen. That messes with recording sometimes. It's got an almost Super Metroid looking kind of color palette and things, according to the press screenshots that I saw. It looks kind of neat. But yeah, other than that, I don't know a whole lot about it. I've never played it before, and that's kind of what I wanted to start doing. Making some of these in-between videos occasionally to show some other types of content. So yeah, I eventually want to, once I get more used to how this game works and get deeper into it, make a larger breakdown video for it, but also, why not do some first impressions of it and just see what it's like, a more casual, more laid-back video. So, well, I say laid-back. This is supposed to be kind of hard, and talking while playing this game for the first time is probably really dumb, but let's see what it's like. Let us begin. I went ahead and plugged in a controller, because, shmup, but I don't know. Like I said, never played it before, so who knows if that's actually necessary. I have no idea what the controls are, or how it even plays. Let's find out together. Outer wall. Okay. Those honestly look a bit like power-ups. That is a power-up, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So this is how you shoot. Not that hard to figure out. Lots of power-ups going on. I feel like I should actually look at the controls. That would probably be smart. Can I blow those up? Well, they're taking damage, so that would imply I can. Alright. This is really, really nice music. Like, seriously sweet music. Okay. Uh-oh, what's that? I appear to have... Is that a power-up counter down there? Oh, you can break the asteroids. I should be doing that then. Eh. Is that a weapon power gauge, perhaps? Okay, yank! That is like almost Genesis era sounding music. I really like that. Nope, don't get hit by those, that'd be dumb. Don't be a doofus. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Oh god. What do the other buttons do? Nothing. A missile. Okay, probably shouldn't have wasted that. And that doesn't do anything either. Okay. Hit it in the eyeball, presumably. So far, I already need the soundtrack to this game, because it's really sweet. It actually credits the guy who did the soundtrack by name. Well, that sucked. When you start. Okay. Well, I lost my speed power-up, which is going to make dodging these slightly more difficult. They don't have a homing maybe don't do that. Okay. This time, oh, you actually lose your weapon damage, like weapon power-ups, slowly as well. And no, I do not have that missile thingy back either. Well, that's unfortunate. The other buttons do not do anything either. Okay, well, just don't suck would be the answer to that. I have to get used to the rate at which the ship actually moves, because it is a very constant, not all that quick rate, which makes me believe that yes, those ship speed power-ups you can collect are whoa, very important. Nope. Pay attention. I was paying more attention to placing my shots than dodging in the little gap there. Oh wow, there's a very large selection of like branches and things like that. That's kind of cool. Okay. I guess continuing when you're literally on the very first level is not at all necessary. Okay. So, do better. Get that. I'm trying to figure out where the indication for that special weapon that I had actually was. I've heard there's quite a selection of weapons in this game, and you actually get a weapon select every level if you manage to, you know, not die like an idiot. It's my first time ever trying this, alright? Don't go too hard on me. I actually really do enjoy shmups quite a bit. I'm not used to them, because I haven't actually played one in a while. I think the last genuinely quite difficult one I have played would probably be Hengeki. And that was a long time ago. That was probably like a year ago. That was really hard though. Okay. Nope! Secret, what? I found a okay. Yep, that was pure skill right there. That was pure skill. Okay. Also luck. I do now have a double shot though from filling that up. All I have to do is not die. Oh, the explosion actually... Okay, yeah, that was slightly easier, I'm gonna say, from not being stupid. Ooh, weapon. Bombs. Cadet. Very good. Yeah, believe what the screen says. Very good. Sure. Secret found. It was in a rock. A space rock. We call those asteroids. Cyclades. Secure human outpost. Alright, moving on. This is really cool, actually. Oh, there's a lot of weapons. Railgun. Not available. Okay, so are those the other weapons? I can't actually select down there, so... I'm guessing those are like the sort of special weapon that I can use with the other Bhutan. That's why I can't select it, because this is like a main weapon. Okay. Railgun it is. Oh. Anti-ground weapon. Or air ground weapon. Same thing in this case. Bombs. And missile. Powerful if it hits an enemy. You know what, game? Show your face. Okay, moving on. Oh, that's... The like, background and general art style here is very, Assault Suit Linus. That's pretty great, actually. That looks awesome. I'll take that. Oh, that was actually a shifting power up. Maybe I should have taken the, other one that I didn't know what it was yet, just to find out. So, in the future, I would understand. Does that upgrade my bombs? Oh, that's why the power-up gauge is too sectioned. Don't do that. It now can upgrade your other weapon as well. I see. I'm supposed to be liberating the outpost, not blowing them up. I'm American, what's the difference? It's funny. It's not really that funny. Okay, go. Can't go that high. Okay, cannot fly over that. There's a fairly significant amount of bullets on the screen right now. For little old my brain. Hello, what are you, Space Clam? There are a fairly significant number of boss fights. I really like that. I actually really enjoy boss fights in shmups. They're like my favorite part, and they're often... You died. They're often the most, like, you know, impressive and sort of time-consuming part in terms of development time, what goes into making them impressive and things like that. So mini-boss fights and boss fights and things like that in shmups, when they put them out to you and actually allow you to fight lots of them, and they're really creative and have cool bullet patterns and things like that, they're really fun. So I like that this game actually puts a lot of them in your face. That's pretty cool. Oh, hey, hello. Hi. Didn't see that. Okay. Kill the heart. I actually want to be collecting lots of red, because my other weapon is upgraded all the way, and I haven't died yet. I shouldn't have said that. Should not have said that. This is genuinely very tricky. There's just a lot happening. But I'm actually figuring it out. I want to know what my bombs will look like once I actually get them fully upgraded, if I ever get to that point. Hello. Are you some sort of anti-gravity squid? Yes, you are. Not anymore. Nope. Okay, it switched right before I grabbed it. Damn it. Switch. Switch. Yeah. Whoops. Well. Now, it doesn't matter which color I collect. No, don't hit me. Weird amulet things. Kill the burbs. This is great, actually. I'm really enjoying this. The actual sprite work and all the enemies, there's a lot of detail. The fact that these guys drop little feathers. I know you're here now. Get him. Oh, I can't. I can get him with bombs, it looks like. No, actually, I lied to myself and everyone else around me. Okay, just go. And now the bullet storm starts. The music is fantastic, the sprite work is great, the actual art style of the backgrounds and everything is also really, really cool. There we go, back to full railgun. Full railgun. Nope. Sounds like a Bruce Willis movie. Okay, don't do it. Give me that. Almost to full bombs. Hey, don't back into that. The movement is very smooth, and I'm actually used to how the movement feels. It doesn't feel so kind of restrictive. Kill the squid and get hit. Welp. So yeah, this is actually something that is quite a pleasure to play. Now I'm wondering where all the other secrets are. Now that I know that secrets exist, this seems like a stupid place to be. Why am I here? I'd actually like to know how you get those missiles back. Like, I'm sure I have one now that I've died, but I saw that after I fired that one accidentally at the boss while checking the controls, that that was it. That was it. And I wonder, like, where the counter is for how many you have. Huh. Well, this is actually quite tricky. I like this. This is actually reminding me of games like Assault Suit Linus and that sort of era of shmup that has, you know, weapon selection, a fairly long campaign, lots of enemy variety, that sort of stuff. I'm gonna get the lightning power up and see what it does. I don't know. It probably did something. Obviously, gameplay-wise, it's not a huge degree like that game, or that series, but it reminds me of that era in sort of game design philosophy. This is pretty cool. No, don't kill those. We learned from last time. There are people living in there. I am bombing them, though. That's unfortunate. Okay. That, thank you very gosh darn much. More lightning. Maybe if I get more lightning, things will be better. That's what the Final Fantasy XIII franchise creator thought. Okay. Okay, this is actually, I'm starting to kind of tilt a little bit. I'm not paying enough attention. Anyway, I think maybe that'd be a good length for the sort of pilot episode of this series that I had. Look at the little humans, they're adorable. Of this series that I don't really have a name for yet, but it's just sort of an idea for what I want to do going forward. Okay. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing a lot more of this and eventually making a full video of it because it's really, really cool, and I think it's actually really good and worth taking a further look at. And man, I've got to pick up the soundtrack of this in some way if I can because it's really freaking awesome. Nope, I saw that right as I backed into it. I was looking completely forward. I'm going to have to learn a lot more about actually playing this correctly. Hopefully not talking while doing it will help. Anyway, if you like this idea of sort of some first impressions mixed in with my normal content of trying to also, you know, figure out games for the first time while playing them, and so you can maybe see some behind the scenes stuff, I guess you could say, of what it's like to actually make videos like these, of trying to not die to 1,000 bullets. Jeez. And hopefully of also not only creating just the basic stuff that I do, but, well, I say basic, the normal stuff that you know what? The normal stuff that I do, but also some additional stuff. I'm also going to do some other gameplay-based stuff as well, like I plan on doing some Gungeon runs, for instance, because the advanced Dungeons & Dragons update is coming for Enter the Gungeon sometime later this year, and I need to get good at that again because I have like 120 hours in that game, and I haven't played it in months, which means I suck at it again, and I want to do some more runs of that, and I think those would be fun to actually make for some more casual content, because honestly my channel doesn't really have like casual content that people can just watch for general enjoyment. It's more about just kind of like business as usual stuff, and although I enjoy making that stuff, I want to make some other stuff as well, stuff that I can make more often, stuff that people can have in the background, and all kinds of stuff like that. I want a little more variety on the channel, so yeah. Anyway, thanks again for watching. If you like this, let me know. If you don't, let me know. Whatever you want to say, and I'll see you guys next time.